Ladies and gentlemen, this super flyweight matchup is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds and is brought to you by GC3. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Brennan Hughes. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the white trunks with gold trim, she stands 5 feet 1 inch tall. She weighed in at 115.7 pounds. Tonight, she is making her bare knuckle debut, and she fights out of Cape Town, South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, here is GI Jess Mouneimne.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks, she stands 5 feet 1 inch tall. She weighed in at 116 pounds. She is a veteran of 2 bare knuckle contests, and she fights out of Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco, Mexico. Damas y caballeros, presentando Cecy Ulloa.
Cecy and G.I. Jess. Jessica, the first ever female from South Africa to fight bare knuckle.
Ready? Ready?
Here we go. The all white being sported by G.I. Jess, and Ulloa is in the black, looking to get a good result tonight after a wonderful battle back and forth with Shelby Cannon last December in Denver, Colorado. And right away, Monica, what I see is a really long jab from G.I. Jess.
Yes, looks good. Keeping the distance there. I like it.
He's trying to establish that left hand, also establish that distance so she can try to come back with the right hand. And it's also keeping Ulloa a bit defensive and preventing her from really trying to set up any offense. You see Ulloa getting back into that corner, that Trigon corner that we talked about, 60 degrees. It's a lot tougher to get out of that corner once you're stuck there.
And Monica, Jessica, much like yourself, has an extensive grappling background, but now throwing hands, she's loving it like you do.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I like it a lot. All that wrestling's tiring.
Get rid of those takedowns and sprawls. Let's just throw, right?
Yes, sir.
Biloxi's own, our former champion, Monica Medina, Paulie Malignaggi, Mike Goldberg. Super Brawl Saturday.
Mouneimne's a really rhythm fighter. There she goes. Hit with a couple of shots going straight back. She's cut now. Really a lot of head movement. You gotta try to create some openings with that head movement. She's got a lot of head movement, trying to stay rhythmic, but she gets in with a couple of more clean shots from the inside.
Stop! Wait, no part.
The thing about that head movement, it can be confusing, as Ulloa is also cutting out. It can be confusing, but you've got to make it work for you. You got to make it create openings as well as use it for defensive tactical reasons as well.
Working the body, now the head. If it does get into an inside fighting battle, you would think the clinch game would favor the brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
10 seconds.
Yeah, Ulloa keeps coming over the top of that jab, though. Mouneimne's gonna have to be careful. She's got Ulloa bleeding from the nose, from the eye. Good round from Mouneimne, but Ulloa's been able to come over the top of that jab with the right hands.
That's a beautiful round. You're throwing a lot of volume, okay? Breathe. It's not a big cut. You're doing all the damage, but you're rushing. I need you to slow down a little. Take a breath, take your water. You're good. You're landing nice shots, okay? You're landing very nice shots.
Yeah, no big deal. Shit. Are you kidding me? Ain't shit. Resulta más a pinche derecha, la tienes bien amarrada. Un poquito más rápido. ¿Ah? Después de la campana no tires puños, ¿ok? Tira más la mano derecha. Pero rápido, no avientes la cara. Ok. No avientes tu cara.
The whole time. All right, but when you stand up, nice and strong, nice and focused, control your breathing. Up. All right, keep that neck getting high. Okay. Check it out.
Mano derecha, todo el día.
Ulloa and Mouneimne. Round number 2. And there's the clinch. Ulloa fought in Denver. Denver BYB 22. You were pretty busy preparing for your fight on that night, Monica. But Shelby and her put on a show, didn't they?
Yeah, I actually watched it. They banged it out. That was a good one.
So let's go into Ulloa's corner, because you did catch that fight before your title trilogy fight with Patty Juarez. Are you seeing anything different from Cecy so far?
Not too much. I think she fought kind of the same way. I think right now Jessica's being very aggressive and pushing her backwards. But I know Ulloa's Mexican, so she's not going to stop. She's going to keep coming.
She did that against Shelby Cannon. Shelby Cannon set for a title opportunity. Quick left off the forehead of G.I. Jess.
Yeah, Mouneimne's rhythm is just a busier rhythm. She's stepping around. She's moving her head, trying to be deceptive on the range. She got to be careful getting caught on the way out, as at times Ulloa catches her on the way out. But all this rhythmic deception is creating a lot of openings for Mouneimne, and Ulloa really just gives you one look. She stays square, doesn't move ahead herself, and doesn't have very good reflexes. So she's gonna have to at least try to block, catch and shoot like she did there. That was a good example of what she probably needs to try to do, catch, block on the hands and shoot right back, so she keeps her positioning. So she's not really effective even at creating her own offense as much as Mouneimne is by all this rhythm changing.
A lot of rhythm changing, a lot of good movement, very busy. And you can tell from the frame, very powerful from the mat up. G.I. Jess and Ulloa, final seconds of round number 2.
Okay, get your breath. All right, breathe. How you feeling? You're throwing too much body, making yourself tired. I need you to slow down a little bit. Okay, you're not stop. Okay? I don't want you to fail.
Mira, tienes que trabajar más, ¿ok? Ella te está ganando en puntos. Las heridas no te van a parar, cabrona. Pero si no peleas, sí, ¿ok? La puedes doblar. Chale.
Lose focus. One punch can change his whole fight. Okay, you landing and you hurting her. Okay? You can. You're fighting her beautifully. You're fighting with the left hand and the right hand. You drop your hands, you're getting a little bit cocky. Don't get cocky. Okay, take the water. Take a sip. All right. Stand up nice and strong. All right, slow down. Too much volume. How much volume?
Vamos.
Round number 3. White and gold trim for Cape Town, South Africa's Jessica Mouneimne. Cecilia Ulloa in the black.
Ulloa again with that catch and shoot, left hook, right hand. Trying to catch on the glove and shoot. Now she's trying to throw with Mouneimne. A little bit of success early in this round. She's catching Mouneimne coming in with the right hand.
G.I. Jess trained by her husband, Mike. Mike is in the corner tonight. She said she had to miss her daughter Hannah's 11th birthday to be here. They have 2 kids. Hamza's 13. Hannah just turned 11. And she wants to bring home a gift to her 11-year-old. And Monica, you know a little something about having to sometimes tell your kids your birthday's pushed back a few days, right?
Oh, yeah. But the good thing is the kids that grow up with fighting parents, they understand.
And they're pretty tough, too.
And in her house, they're both fighters, right?
Absolutely.
Her husband also owns the gym with her.
Yep.
Good right hand by Ulloa. At times, it's been Ulloa's best shot. Is that right hand to the top of the left hand. There was a good combination there. And that means got to be careful going straight back like this. See the Mexican warrior spirit coming out of Ulloa now. They're flowing here. And Mouneimne has to hold her at least.
Tell me something.
And Mouneimne just, forgot how to defend herself. It was crazy. She just couldn't get away. She didn't know how to hold. She didn't know how to move her head. She didn't know how to, I mean, she was basically in and out. That was her defense all night anyway. But when she couldn't get out here, that was what I was talking about earlier when she has that head movement, but it wasn't really doing anything defensively. It wasn't really confusing Ulloa defensively from a defensive perspective because Ulloa was still finding it. It was more confusing Ulloa in that she couldn't figure out when Mouneimne was going to attack off that rhythm movement. But it never really was a timing thing for defensive purposes because Mouneimne, once she was getting hit, she couldn't use that head movement to her advantage. She just tried to get away with her feet and she couldn't do it.
Nothing but respect. Great fucking play.
Monica, your final thoughts on that fight? I know one thing. They got caught in the corner right in front of you. Did you get any blood on you?
I did not, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, she's missing out tonight.
That's why she's a champ.
Yeah, that was that Mexican spirit right there, man. She was getting gas out and didn't stop.
Thank you for being with us. It's great to be back in your hometown.
See you again soon.
Monica Medina, and a big victory for Cecilia Ulloa. We will make it official in this super flyweight matchup.
What a comeback.
We come back to Biloxi, right, Paulie?
What a comeback.
Coming up next.
Like that out. That's right. How you gotta do it.
Cecilia told us in the fighter meetings she needed to come out more aggressively tonight. I would say check that box affirmatively to make it official, Big Bo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Brandon Hughes calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds of the third round. Declaring your winner by TKO, Cecilia Cecy Ulloa.
I think she lost every second of the fight until the end.
I agree. Yeah.
Until the last salvo where she just suddenly ended the fight. That was pretty remarkable comeback.
Yeah, and she weathered a storm, but then she stayed aggressive. Once she found that chin, she continued.
She brought her own storm. She brought an earthquake.
Yes, she did indeed. So congratulations to Cecilia Ulloa. She wins for the first time inside the Mighty Trigon.